Okay, here we are. We're starting with experiment 6, and we've changed the orientation of the tower because we think it stands a little bit straighter that way. Dom is making some last minute adjustments here in experiment number 6. And you can see we have the tower, the upper tower, which is 10 stories with each with a 5-pound weight on it, so 50 pounds. And we'll go into that ruler there and see if I can zoom in on that. Okay, that's my tripod there. Ready? Up we go. Okay, verify it in both directions.
Yeah, you come down. It's flat. That's good, that's level.
Ready, Dom?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Did anything break? Sounded like it broke.
Sure did.
Keep filming, Dom. What broke? There you go. Let's try to find what broke. See if it was something broke. And because here's a piece of plastic which shows it.
Looks like you lost a corner of it.
I hear you now.
Where is it on the experimental tier? That's where most of the force was concentrated.
Yeah, I see this right here.
Is it down on the tower?
Right there. Okay, so, and that's not the same as this piece, probably not.
Okay, so this we're going to replace. Okay? Okay, this is still experiment 6. We're taking the experimental tier off. After that drop, go ahead and take it out. Okay, and now let's just take a look. Hand it to me if you would. This is experiment 6, E6. It did not break in any of on the first drop that it was dropped on the tower. Part of the tower did break, however, so now we're going to have to replace that part of the tower. Okay, this is E6. We're going to drop on the tower twice because it was suggested on the board that that if we deform this thing plastically, that it's not valid. So we're going to, in order for it to serve as better as its own control, we're going to do at least 2 drops on the experimental tower with E6. Okay, and all the experiments from now on. This is the second repeat of, or this is the repeat experiment on experimental tier 6, which was not damaged on the first time, and we're repeating it so that any plastic damage will show up on this repeat to see if it gets damaged when I drop something on it again, which I seriously doubt since all these tiers have had many things drop on them many times. First time we got any damage to one in the towers was last. And this is experiment number 6, second drop. Okay. Tell me when where you want to be.
Go ahead, Mark.
Okay, here I go. I'm going up, over there. Okay.
Down. Okay.
Even from both sides?
Yeah, you look good there, man.
1, 2, 3, drop. I don't think anything broke. So let's demonstrate that. We'll go all the way around the tower. You can show in back here. You can show experiment 6. You can see the E number 6 in back there. You can see it's marked E6 right under there. Okay. It's intact on this tower, so you can stop. That's it for E6. We're going to get E7 ready. 2 drops on the tower, experiment 6. Here, let's see. Show that it's experiment 6 on the white thing. All right. Experiment 6, all intact. Look, everything looks intact. So, one of the day, we're first going to do the gurage control with experiment number 6. We have our tower here. The top of the tower with a 50 to 55 pounds, and the weight is distributed evenly among the tower. We're going to lift 2.5 inches, which is 1 tier, and we're going to see if it destroys the experimental tier down there. We don't know whether it will or not. Okay.
Drop it, Mark.
Does it sound like anything got destroyed?
Does not sound like broke, no.
This E6. We looked at it, it all looks very intact after the girth control, but we're going to show there was one little place up here near the top where there's the beginning of a crack, right where there would have been a weight. There was, of course, no weight on E6. It's not a crack that's through and through, or maybe it is. Maybe, can you see it there? It's just slightly cracked right in this area.
I can see what through the bottom is.
So it's a very tiny crack, but we're going to go ahead and proceed and do the regular 50-pound weight on it anyway. You're rolling, make sure you focus it. It's 2.5 inches or 1 tier. Are we ready? This is control number 6. Okay.
Okay. You're good.
Good?
Back's got to go up just a little bit.
Back?
Yeah, there you go.
Twist to your towards you.
Towards
on
me.
your right. Okay.
Good?
Down a little on your right. Good. Do it. Ooh.
You've got to wear glasses. It's a crack. A real structural crack. You can stop at any time and we'll...
That's breakage.